Yo, my name is Seth, spiritual and business consultant. How y'all guys doing? Okay, on the last, what was I talking about again? I forgot. On the last video, on the last video, I was talking about the V2K thing, man, and you know, the V2K thing. A lot of people's talking about it. A lot of people talking about it. I came under a hard attack myself during the last month, and probably a couple other people too. Supposedly, it always happen. It happens at the same time for some people. I don't know how truthful that is. It's probably not very truthful. But anyway, if it is, I did come into attack too. I was under attack too. But like I said, you'll have to deal with those voices because it's something that once it's activated, you can't stop the thing. Like it is forever. It's forever. You don't even. It's forever. So you're better off into dabbling. You're better off dabbling in the occults and science than praying to God, because God can't help you. Um, you know, with faith. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it can give you a little bit of solace for a couple days, maybe. But me, that's why I'm like, there's no point into following. There's no point into believing in God if everything else is gonna give me the same result. If I eat salad for 2 3 weeks, it's gonna be the same thing as if I pray to God. If I go out with a girl, I'm gonna be happy for 2 3 weeks, and then the same shit is gonna happen again. So it's like praying. It's like praying to God. There's no point. So that's why I don't. I mean, I'm not saying people that believe in God are stupid or anything, but it's a waste of time, dude. I mean, like you're literally wasting your time because anything else could give you the same feeling. Like, you could drink a cup of coffee and have the same feeling than praying. So it's all about mindfulness. And the reason why I would say dabble into the occult is because at least you're gonna have a little bit more of an oversight on what could be used against you, like curses and hexes and things of that matter. Because the Bible's not going to teach you that shit. The Bible's going to just tell you, "Oh, pray to God." Like you're being assailed by a demon. I pray to God. Everybody's leaving you. They don't care. Just pray to God. You need some financial aid. You need whatever. Pray to God. I don't. That's not a good answer. I have more than that as an answer. I have a lot more to say than just pray to God. Like Anyway, and like I said, I'm not saying like the Christians are stupid or anything, bro. It's. I just think they're naive. I just think like Christians are naive. I used to be naive like that too. I used to be naive like that too. I used to believe that shit too. And I used to believe it a lot. And I know there's a God that exists. But he has to die, people. Like it's time for him to get the fuck on out of here. Like he needs to die, bro. He needs to die. Um, the reason why he needs to die is quite simple. Like, those little people I was talking about, like the cliques and the stuff and the blah blah blah, right? Those things that I'm talking about, that I was talking about in the other video, that's planned. This whole situation is planned right from the get go, man. You got screwed before you were born. Before you were born, like before you were born, you were already screwed, dude. Like that's horrendous. I mean, like it's and the worst part is you're already screwed. Like he already this God thing entity, whoever he is or whatever he is, already know that you're gonna have a hard time once you get on the planet. Your life is probably gonna be horrible. I don't know. I can't compare. My life was horrible compared to other people. My life was horrendous, bro. Like horrific. But I don't. So I don't. But I don't know if I'm not going to compare my life to others. Not that I want to remove anything from your life, but I know my shit was fucked up. So, and I'm not going by respect for people that was, in my life. I'm not gonna say that you have the same life I have. I think I'm not gonna say that. I'm just not gonna say it. So, but I'm suspecting that it wasn't all, it was you didn't have a good time either. I'm suspecting that it wasn't that much of a jolly good time, right? So, um, he already knew that the planet was going to torture you, and he sent you here, and all he wants you to do is pray to him. He wants you to pray, and he wants you to, guys, come on. I'm not even gonna say those words, bro. You know what I mean. You know what I was gonna say. You know what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say it because that's just that's just disgusting. It's just it's just no. I'm not saying that shit. Okay, so God must die. The reason why he must die is because he's a maniacal, sadistic dictator, and he has to die. So people have to change their notion of what God is. They have to kill God first before creating a new God. God has to die. Humans need to create a new God, because God was created by humans, and we are consciously leading this God to destroy us. Consciously, like we're doing it on purpose. What some people doing on purpose. See, that's the thing about this whole Illuminati thing. They are manipulating God. They're manipulating God. And how they're manipulating God? By manipulating us. So they make the Illuminati's job is to create chaos all over the world, make people afraid, make people worried, make people do stupid things, and all those things, all those negative activity actually feeds God's power. It actually feeds God's power, bro. Like it actually gives him more strength. It doesn't make him weaker, it makes him stronger. And he's getting stronger and stronger by the minute. And I don't like it. The other day I was walking and I had the most evil wind hit my face, bro. Like the most evil wind. Like I was walking and I was like, I don't get it. You did this, and I was talking to God, I guess, and I was like, I'm not gonna repeat everything I was saying, but I was complaining, and I was like, I don't get it. You did this and you did that, and you think it's a good idea to do this to me, and this wind just blew in my face, dude, like a hard wind, like a really strong strong wind. Like as soon as I said that, like I was like, okay, all right, you know. And the worst part is, I didn't even hate him this much. Like I didn't see him that much. I didn't see him as that big of a threat at the time that that happened. I still don't actually, but I'm starting to see that he has too much control over other people, and it's getting to a point where the control is breaking the barrier of spirituality. Like it's like I said the other day about manifestation. People want to manifest, you know, they want to manifest their perfect girlfriends and stuff like that, you know. One of the reasons why you can't manifest is because of God. It's because of the Illuminati, and it's because of God, bro. He's controlling you. He couldn't do that before. This is new. This is a new power, I think, because he didn't. I don't think he had enough strength to do that. So he's gaining more and more strength. So he has to. This is like an emergency. This is an emergency. He has to go away. Like people need to stop believing in him, you know, and take back their own power. Because the thing is, if people take back their own power and they start believing in themselves and they start realizing themselves, we're hitting two birds with one stone. We're knocking out a egomaniacal sadist dictator for number one, and number two, we're taking out another you know, crazy, you know, blood drinking, you know, whatever group of people, you know, that have a stranglehold over some people on the planet, right? So it's two birds with one stone because they dabble in the same business that God dabbles. They dabble in belief. They don't dabble in money. They don't care about money. They don't care about style and fashion and music and art. They care about belief. That's what's really going on. God is fighting for belief, and the Illuminati is fighting for belief too. Because with belief, you can make anybody do anything for free. So who gives a shit about money when you can get it for free, right? So they care about belief, and that's what they're doing, right? So the Illuminati is not that rich. They just have a lot of people that care, that believe in their system, that believe in their things, right? So they're not that powerful, right? They're physically not that powerful. They are mentally not that powerful. You know, you downgrade yourself a lot. You downgrade yourself a lot because the power that you have, you're comparing yourself to people that have thousands of friends. You compare yourself to people that have that studied and been around technology since the beginning of time. You're comparing yourself to basically you're comparing yourself to a group of the most effective people on the planet, and that makes you feel bad because you don't win like you want to win. You know, and they say I'm dark and I'm a narcissist. Anyway, well, I am a narcissist, but whatever. But you have to realize that sometimes it's not that easy to, you know, sometimes they throw smoke in your face and then you forget who you are. But you have to remember that you're going up against the elites of the planet, the best of the best. They know everything, they did everything, they built everything, and they still can't stop you. Think about it for 2 seconds. I know it's easy to say, and you know, hearing voices and seeing things and having people harassing you is not the ideal position to be in. But still, give yourself a little bit of a pat on the back. I mean, come on. These are the best of the best. These guys can build a fucking spaceship and tell us that aliens exist. Everybody's gonna fucking believe it because the fucking thing actually does look like a goddamn spaceship. I'm just saying. You know, so I'm just saying, and I don't have that kind of technology in my house. I'm gonna let you know right now. If I did, if only I did, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd probably trying to get some, trying to hook up with some space ladies. Anyways, this video is too damn long, and I'm rambling. I'm not rambling, but I find myself very funny. So I find myself very hilarious. So I'm just gonna quit it right now. And you know, yeah, man. Have a good one. And remember, you're the true elite. You have more power than you think. And humanity as a whole, and for the guy that's listening to this video and that is not a Christian, or that is a Christian, or that's not indigo, or whatever. I'm just talking, if you're normal, right? And you're listening to this and you're hearing that God has to die, what that means is you have to believe in yourself more. And it is dangerous to believe in yourself because God, whatever this thing is, feeds on your fear, and the more fearful you are of it, the more power it has. So that's why it's dangerous. So anyway, man, for all the other indigos out there, if you're wondering why you can't throw fireballs with your hands, that's probably one of the reasons why. I'm just saying. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.